Hey there, this is Dominic Damasky, Motivation Champs, and I wanted to tell you today about the end of the world. Or at least what I thought the end of the world was at one point in my life. I had always wanted to open a restaurant. From the time I was a little kid, going places with my parents, Friday nights, whatever, seeing how happy everybody was. I always wanted to open a restaurant. So as I went through life, I started collecting pictures and bobbleheads and trinkets from the ball games, everything like that, to open a restaurant. Then when I got into high school, I applied at every restaurant up and down the highway. There's hundreds of restaurants. I applied at every one. Some of them I applied at like 4 or 5 times. I'm telling you, nobody wanted me. I don't know if it was the personality test, what I was doing wrong. None of these restaurants wanted me. Every time I was crushed. Then finally, a restaurant where you had to wear lots of flair, they hired me. And I'm ecstatic, and I go through the 4 days of training, whatever it is, learn the menu, learn these drinks, and training comes to an end 3 or 4 days later, and they come to me afterwards, my trainer, and I failed training. I failed, and they said I wasn't qualified to go out on the floor and wait tables, so I had to go back and do extra training. I remember when they told me that, I went out on the back dock and I cried behind the restaurant because I was crushed. To me, that was the end of the world. What you really learn is you can handle adversity. So I learned what was in a Cobb salad, learned what was on the breakfast menu, and I went on to have a illustrious career as a server. But in life, you start to learn that you can overcome an adversity here. You can overcome an adversity there. You start to train yourself. Yeah, I can get up from this. I can brush myself off. I can make it through this. I've been down. So when I was in the restaurant business and I went broke and I owed $500,000 and I owed $100,000 to the government, you start to realize, hey, I can get through this. I can get through this systematically. I've done it before. I understand the value of positivity. I can get through this. Done it before. Smaller scale, but I can get through it. Whatever I thought was rock bottom in that moment, it's not rock bottom. You can handle it. You can handle the lows, and you'll be able to get to the highs. So I handled it. Then years later, when I'm struggling to have a child or struggling with this or that, you start to realize, hey, I can handle this. I can handle this. When I sit down and a business I worked at said, hey, everybody get on the phone. We're gonna have a call Monday morning. Don't go out into the field. When you get that kind of call, already now you've handled adversity so many times that you start to say, as they're telling you, we're firing everybody, I'm on the phone thinking, the conference call, I'm on the phone thinking, hey, not only can I handle this, I'll be better off because of it. Now, adversity, because you're so well trained, because you know you can get back up. You are so well trained. Your mind has adapted. Your heart, your soul, you are ready for it. So as they're telling me, hey Dom, you're fired, you and 60 other people are fired, I'm thinking, hey, I'm better off for this. I'm gonna excel because of that. So when they fired me, what did I do? Finished a book, started a company, and got a better job. That's what you do. Already, I'm going to be better because of this. Adversity only makes you stronger. This is Dominic Damasky, Motivation Champs. If you like what you heard here, give it a share, tell somebody else. I appreciate you.